Hey Jones. So for my Civic Outreach project, I decided to go to a court case to Home National Cemetery and Meridian Middle School. I chose the court case because I wanted to see what it was like for other people to go and witness being in a court case and how they got charged and with what to extent. Um, for the cemetery, I went to the cemetery because I wanted to go and clean headstones because my grandfather and my grandparents are both buried there, and I wanted to help prepare them for the Veterans Day the next day. It's important to me because my grandparents are both veterans, and I went to Meridian Middle School to help paint desks in a classroom because the teacher would like to have the desk painted so that the teacher knew where the students would sit, and it's easier for students to sit down in certain places and for the teacher to dismiss them. What's up, Jones? I'm out here November 10th at Home National Cemetery cleaning headstones for Veterans Day tomorrow. Hey Jones, I'm at Meridian Middle School, November 20th, here to help paint the desks so kids know where to sit properly in the classroom and so teachers can easily dismiss them. One of the court cases I went and sat through, it was about a male around the age of 30-ish, came in and was charged with prostitution. Not of himself, but human trafficking of others. He was involved in a website that would get people to come, and he would go and get them and do whatever he was going to do with them. It's important. It has an impact on me because it's just because there's high school students around areas that are looking for money, and some people turn to go to prostitution, and it's not a good way because sometimes you don't know what you're getting into, like with the people you go hang out with or you go do things with. And if you go and prostitute yourself or go put yourself out there, you might end up with certain diseases and certain things like that, and that's not really something someone would really want. So I feel like you should stay away from it and like just stay close to family members and like get together with everybody and try not to deal with all that. Try to stay away, be happy, healthy, and not deal with all that. In conclusion, the court case had an impact on the community because it puts people away if they need to be away, if they did certain bad things. And volunteerism at these certain places is necessary because, I mean, to help put someone away that should be away is very good for the community. It helps clean the community. The cemetery, I hope that the cemetery, it has an impact because not a lot of people get recognized for what they do and what they have done. So for people who are deceased and at cemeteries and their headstones are dirty, and I mean it's not really a sort of disrespect, but it somewhat is because some people might take offenses in like, oh, they don't take care of the headstones here. So that's why volunteerism at at places like that are necessary. I volunteered at Meridian Middle School. An impact on the community it had is sometimes the teacher is already caught up in too much of the grading homework and tests and dealing with students that she doesn't have time, or he doesn't have time to go through and make the classroom what it needs to be to have a good student reaction with teacher. It's necessary. Volunteerism is necessary because I mean, like I said before, teachers don't really have all the time, and it's best if you have volunteers that come in and help students like get better at learning and things.